Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Story Time. This week's Imagine Your Story theme is a fairy tale that you might know. It's another fairy tale that's about 3 animals. We've already read Goldilocks and the 3 bears, so it's not bears this time. Let's see if you can guess the animal. This is an animal that has a curly tail. This is an animal that is usually the color pink. And this is an animal that has a nose that kind of turns up like this. And this animal likes to make this noise. Did you guess what it is? You're right. It's a piggy. So this week's story is about 3 little piggies. So we'll get to that in a minute. But before we read our story, I think we should greet everyone and say hello. So let's put our hands together and we're going to clap. Ready? Here we go. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. We're glad you're here today. All right, so like I said, today's story is The 3 Little Pigs. And this is a story from the book Yummy by Lucy Cousins, and I'm reading it with permission from Candlewick Press. So this story has a few actions in it that you can do along with me when I read the story. So whenever the wolf knocks on the door, you can go knock, knock, knock. And whenever the wolf huffs and puffs and blows a house in, you can go like that whenever I do it, okay? All right, ready to begin? Here we go. The 3 Little Pigs. Once upon a time, there was a mother pig with 3 little pigs. 1, 2, 3. They were so poor that the mother pig sent the little pigs away to seek their fortunes. The first little pig met a man with a bundle of straw. "Please, sir," said the little pig, "give me that straw to build a house." The man did, and the little pig built his house. Then along came a wolf who knocked at the door. Knock, knock, knock. Did you do it with me? If not, ready? Here we go. Let's do it again. Knock, knock, knock. Little pig, the wolf called. "Let me come in." The little pig answered, "Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin." So the wolf said, "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in." And he huffed and he puffed and he blew the house in. Did you do that with me? Good job. The second little pig met a man with a bundle of sticks. "Please, sir," said the little pig, "give me those sticks to build a house." The man did, and the little pig built his house. Then along came the wolf who knocked at the door. Knock, knock, knock. Little pig, the wolf called, "Let me come in." The little pig answered, "Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin." So the wolf said, "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in." And he huffed and he puffed and he blew the house in. There it is. Kind of sad. The third little pig met a man with a load of bricks. "Please, sir," he said, "give me those bricks to build a house." The man did, and the little pig built his house. Then along came the wolf who knocked at the door. Knock, knock, knock. Little pig, the wolf called, "Let me come in." The little pig answered, "Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin." So the wolf said, "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in." And he huffed and he puffed but he could not blow the house in. The wolf was very angry. "Little pig," he said, "I'm going to climb down your chimney and eat you up." So the little pig made a blazing fire and put a huge pot of water on to boil. As the wolf was coming down the chimney, the little pig took the lid off the pot and the wolf fell in. The little pig put the lid back on and captured that wolf. The little pig lived happily ever after. And it says, "Bye-bye, wolf." So in the end, that last pig outsmarted the wolf, didn't he? He was a lot smarter than that wolf. He tricked him. So I have a little finger play for you now. So can you put up 3 fingers? These are our 3 little piggies. So it goes like this. 3 little piggies sitting in a house. Along came a wolf as quiet as a mouse. He said, little pigs, let me come in." "Not by the hairs of our chinny chin chins." And then the wolf huffed, and he blew, and away those piggies flew, flew, flew. So we had 3 little piggies, and he blew one away. That leaves how many? 1, 2. 2 little piggies sitting in a house. Along came a wolf as quiet as a mouse. He said, little pigs, let me come in." "Not by the hairs of our chinny chin chins." And then the wolf huffed, and then the wolf blew, and away those piggies flew, flew, flew. So we had 2 little pigs, and now there is only 1 left. 1 little piggy sitting in a house. Along came a wolf as quiet as a mouse. He said, little pig, let me come in." "Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin." And the wolf huffed, and the wolf blew, and away that piggy flew, flew, flew. So there was 1 left, and now there's 0. No more little piggies. Oh, poor piggies. That makes me sad. All right, so the next thing I want to show you is a little song, and it's about this many little pigs. Can you put up this many fingers? How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 little piggies. So I'm going to get out my 5 little piggies. Here they are. Ready? And you can, if you can oink like that, make that noise, you can do it with me. Here's the second little piggy. Here's my 3rd little piggy. Here is my 4th little piggy. And here is my 5th little piggy. So there's 5 little piggies. And this is sung to the tune 5 green and speckled frogs. So if you know that song, it's kind of like that. And I forgot to say that last one that I did was with permission from Jay Brary. So thank you to Jay Brary. So here we go with 5 little pigs. 5 pigs all squeaky clean, cleanest you've ever seen, wanted to go outside and play. 1 jumped into the mud, landed with a big thud. Then there were 4 clean squeaky pigs. So we had 5 and now we have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 dirty pig and 1, 2, 3, 4 clean pigs. 4 pigs so squeaky clean, cleanest you've ever seen, wanted to go outside and play. 1 jumped into the mud, landed with a big thud. Then there were 3 clean squeaky pigs. So we had 4, now we have 3. 1, 2, 3. 2 dirty pigs, 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3 clean pigs. 3 pigs so squeaky clean, cleanest you've ever seen, wanted to go outside and play. 1 jumped into the mud. Here he goes. Landed with a big thud. Then there were 2 clean squeaky pigs. So we had 3. And now we only have 2. 1, 2. 2 clean pigs. 1, 2. And 3 dirty pigs. 1, 2, 3. 2 pigs so squeaky clean, cleanest you've ever seen, wanted to go outside and play. 1 jumped into the mud. Here he goes. Landed with a big thud. Then there was 1 clean squeaky pig. So we had 2, now we have 1. Here he is, 1 left, and 4 dirty pigs. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 pig so squeaky clean, cleanest you've ever seen, wanted to go outside and play. He jumped into the mud. Here he goes. Landed with a big thud. Then there were no clean squeaky pigs. Only dirty muddy pigs, right? 0 clean pigs, none left. I don't see any clean pigs there at all, do you? Nope. I see 5 dirty pigs though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 dirty ones. All right, so the next thing I want to share with you is something that maybe you might already do with your moms and dads or grandmas and grandpas. So if you have an adult with you, you'll want help with from your adult. So you can either choose to do this on your feet or on your fingers. So if you want to try this with your feet, you'll need to take your shoes and socks off and put your foot in your grown-up's lap. I know it sounds kind of silly, but you'll understand why. But I'm not going to use my feet because I don't have a grown-up to help me. So I'm going to use my fingers. I'll put my fingers up and we'll pretend these are my toes. So this is a little rhyme called This Little Piggy. So this time around, adults get to tickle kids' feet, and then we're going to try it again and switch. So kids, put your feet in your put one of your feet in your adult's lap, and adults, you're going to grab onto your child's little toes like this, and it goes, this little piggy went to market, this little piggy stayed home, this little piggy had roast beef, this little piggy had none, and this little piggy went wee, 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 all the way home. And on that part, grown-ups, you get to tickle the bottom of their feet. Don't worry, kids, now is your turn. So kids, you can put your shoe or your sock back on, put your foot on the ground or wherever it was to begin with. Now adults, you get to take your shoes and socks off. You get to put one of your feet in your child's lap, and your child gets to wiggle your little toes. So ready, kids? Here we go. I'm going to pretend this is my adult foot. So kids, you can start with your adult's big toe, and it goes, this little piggy went to market, this little piggy went home, this little piggy had roast beef, this little piggy had none, and this little piggy went wee, 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 all the way home. And on that part, kids, tickle your grown-up's foot. All right. I hope you guys had some giggles with that. I thought that sounded like a fun thing to try. So before we say goodbye, there's one more thing I want to show you. I have some guests with me today, and these are guests that are characters in the story we read earlier, the 3 Little Pigs story. So I'm going to bring out my guests, and we'll talk about what each character did in the story, and then maybe we'll see if we can remember in what order they did that in. So here is my first character. Ready? Here is one of the three little pigs. And as you can see, this little pig has a brick. Yeah, so this little piggy built a house with bricks. So I'm going to put him aside. Here's my next guest. Oops. Here's another little piggy, another one of the three little pigs, and this one has some straw or hay. So he built his house with straw or hay. So here's one of my other guests. And here is another guest, the last of the three little piggies, and he has some sticks. So this is the piggy that built his house with sticks. So we'll put him aside for a minute because I have one more guest. And here he is. This is, knock, 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 the big bad wolf. Here he is. Ah! So what we're going to do is I am going to hold up a piggy, and you're gonna just say out loud to your screen, or if you want to pause the video and tell your adult, you can do it that way too. I'm gonna hold up a piggy and you're gonna tell me which order the big bad wolf visited these piggies. So here's the big bad wolf. He's gonna go knock, 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 knock. And here is my pig with sticks. So did the big bad wolf visit the pig with sticks first, second, or third? All right, here's the next pig. Knock, knock, knock. Here's the pig with the straw. Can you remember back to the story? Did the wolf visit this pig first, second, or third? All right, there's that little pig. And here's the last little pig. Knock, knock, knock. Here he is, and he is the one with bricks. So did the wolf visit this little pig first, second, or third? All right, if you took a minute to think about that in your head, or talk to the screen, or talk to your adult, and you think you got it right, we'll find out if you did. And if you weren't quite sure, you couldn't quite remember, I'm going to tell you right now. So here we go. Knock, knock, knock. Here's the first pig that the wolf visited. The first pig is this guy. Here he is, the one with the straw. So he built the house with straw. And was that house strong enough to withstand the wolf when he huffed and puffed and blew? Nope. That one fell down. No luck, piggy. Sorry. All right. Knock, knock, knock. Here's the next piggy. Here's number 2, the second piggy that the wolf visited. Here he is, and he is the piggy that has the sticks. So did his house withstand the wolf going huff and puff and blowing it in? Nope, his house fell too. Not strong enough yet. So knock, knock, knock. Here's the third piggy. Here he is. He has the house built of bricks. Did this piggy's house stand up when the wolf huffed and puffed and blew? It did. This piggy is the one that outsmarted the big bad wolf because he used the bricks, and the bricks were a lot tougher and a lot stronger and a lot better at standing up to the big bad wolf. So he used his brain. He was smart, and he tricked that wolf, didn't he? So that's all I have for you today. Let's blast off. Put your hands together. Ready? Here we go. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. If you'd like to take a trip, climb aboard my rocket ship. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off! Bye, see you next week.